Ever feel like your laptop screen is just a tiny window into a much larger world you can't quite reach? That's the problem this triple screen setup is trying to solve. Instead of constantly alt-tabbing between spreadsheets, emails, and browser windows, you're essentially turning your desk into a command center. What's interesting here is the simplicity. Most of these multi-monitor setups are a nightmare of cables, but this one manages to pull off a single cable connection. You plug it in, run a quick driver install, and suddenly you have two extra 15.6-inch displays flanking your main screen. It's surprisingly clean for how much hardware is actually sitting on the desk. The build quality feels solid too. It's got this aluminum alloy frame that keeps things feeling premium rather than like a cheap piece of plastic that's going to snap in your bag. At about 4 pounds, it's not exactly featherlight, but considering you're getting two full-size screens, it's manageable for anyone who travels for work and needs that extra real estate. The screens themselves are 1080p, and they look sharp enough for most office tasks. The colors are decent, and the anti-glare coating is a nice touch if you're working near a window or under harsh office lights. Now, here's the reality check. While the setup is straightforward, that initial driver installation is a mandatory step. It's not quite as plug-and-play as a standard HDMI monitor, so keep that in mind if you're on a lockdown work machine where you can't install software. Also, while the aluminum frame is durable, you do have to be mindful of how you balance it. It's designed to take the stress off your laptop hinges, which is a huge plus, but it still adds a bit of bulk to your setup. You aren't going to be using this on a tiny airplane tray table, let's put it that way. What really stands out is the sheer amount of space you get. Having 3 screens side by side changes the rhythm of how you work. You can keep your communication apps on one side, your main project in the middle, and reference materials on the other. It's one of those things that feels like overkill until you actually try it for a few hours, and then going back to a single screen feels like trying to read a book through a straw. It's not perfect, the bezels are there, and it's definitely a specific tool for a specific type of user. But if you're someone who lives in their browser or manages complex workflows, this is a pretty clever way to get that desktop experience on the go. It's a solid piece of kit that does exactly what it promises, provided you don't mind the extra weight in your backpack.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.